Exercise 5.3, 11th one, we're going to continue. If the sum of the first n terms of an AP is 4n minus n square, they've given sum of the first n terms of an AP is 4n minus n square. What is the first term? They've asked S1. In the place of n, put 1. So in the place of n, put 1. In the place of n, put 1. 4 into 1, 4. 1 square is 1. 4 minus 1, 3. What is the sum of the first two terms? Now they are asking sum of first two terms, S2. In the place of n, put 2. 4 into 2 minus 2 square. 4 into 2, 8 minus 2 square, 4. 8 minus 4 is 4. Next, what is the second term? Be very careful. What is the second term? They are asking what is A2. How do we do this? See, S1 is 3. Can I say S1 is nothing but A1? So A1 is 3. So we got the value of A. Next, S2 is 4. S2 is nothing but A1 plus A2. Agreed? A1 is 3 plus A2 equals 4. A2 equals 4 minus 3. A2 is equal to 1. So we found the second term. Similarly, find the third, 10th and the nth term. To find third, 10th, nth term, what do we need? We need the value of D to use the general term formula. An is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So now what do we do now? You have A2, you have A1. Can we find D? We know A2 is equal to A1 plus D. A2 is 1, A1 is 3 plus D. D is equal to 1 minus 3. D is equal to minus 2. I have A1 is 3, I have D is minus 2. I have to find the third, 10th and nth term. So what do we have? A1 is 3, D is minus 2. Find the third, 10th and nth term. So now this is easy. All of you know how to do it. A3 is A plus 2D. 3 plus 2 into minus 2. 3 minus 4 minus 1. A10, A plus 9D. A is 3 plus 9 into minus 2. 3 minus 18 minus 15. AN. A plus n minus 1 into D. A is 3 plus n minus 1 into D is minus 2. Open brackets. 3 minus 2n, minus 2 into minus 1 plus 2. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 minus 2n. So, I hope you understood this problem. The catch in this problem was to find the value of A1, A2. Then from that you find D. And then you can find further. Meaning, whenever they give you Sn and they give you something here. First you find S1. From S1 get A1. Then find S2. From S2, you have A1 plus A2, so you can find A2. Once you know A2, you can find D. So please don't forget, whenever they give Sn, find S1, find S2, find A1, A2, D. Question 12. Find the sum of the first 40 integers divisible by 6. Which is the first integer divisible by 6? It should be positive. 6 ones are 6. Next, 12. 18, so on. This is first integer, second integer, third integer. What is the 40th integer? 6 into 40, 240. So now what is the AP? The AP is 6, 12, 18. Last one is 240. Even if you don't know the last one, it is okay. Why? Because they anyway asking you Sn, sum of the first 40 integers. Do we need the last one? No, but if you have the last one, easier. You can use the a plus an formula. Let's assume we don't have the last one. What is the value of a? 6. D, 12 minus 6, which is also 6. Now, Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. S40 is equal to 40 by 2 into 2 into 6 plus 40 minus 1 into 6. 40 by 2 is 20, 2 6 are 12, 40 minus 1, 39. 39 into 6. 6 9s are 54, 6 3s are 18. 18 plus 5, 23. So that becomes 234. 20 into 12 plus 234. 234 plus 10, 244. Plus the 2, 246. 246 into 2. How much is 246 into 2? If you don't know 246, 246, 6 and 6 is 12, 9, 492. So you get 492. There's a 0, so put a 0. That's all. Find the sum of the first 15 multiples of 8. So the AP is starting with 8, next multiple 16 and goes on, right? 16, 24 and so on. This should be dotted. Okay, first 15 multiples. So A is 8, D is 16 minus 8, that is 8, and N, they have told 15 multiples. So N is 15. Same method, Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Correct? So what is Sn? S15 is equal to 15 by 2 into 2a. A is 8 plus 15 minus 1, d is 8 again. S15 is equal to 15 by 2 into 16 plus 15 minus 1 is 14. 14 into 8. 14 into 8. 14 into 8. Do it here. 14 into 8. 8 4s are 32. 8 1s are 8. 8 plus 3, 11. So this becomes 112. 15 by 2 into 16 plus 112. To this 112 add 16. 6 plus 2, 8. 2, 1. 128. So it becomes 15 by 2 into 128. 2 will go with 128. 1s are 64s are. 64 into 15. 64 into 15. 5 4s are 20. 5 6 are 30. 30 plus 2, 32. To that add 64. 0, 6, 9. So your answer is 960. Find the sum of the odd numbers between 0 and 50. 0 is an even number. Next, who's the odd number? 1. After 1, 3. Then 5. We know for sure the last odd number in this is 49. Do you agree? Yes. So here we know last term for sure is 49. So I have A is equal to 1. I have AN is equal to 49. I have D is equal to 3 minus 1, which is 2. But in order to find Sn, do I have N? No. So first you're supposed to find N. How do we find N is the next question. You have An. Can you find N from that? Yes. An is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. An is 49 is equal to 1 plus N minus 1 into 2. 49 is equal to 1 plus 2n minus 2. 49 is equal to 1 minus 2 is minus 1 plus 2n. When this minus 1 comes this side, it becomes plus 1. 49 plus 1 is equal to 2n. 50 is equal to 2n. N is equal to 50 by 2 or n is equal to 25. We have n, we have the rest of it. Can I now find Sn? Yes. Which formula will use? Since I have An, I will go for the first one because it's shorter. You can go for second one also, no problem. So Sn is n by 2 into a plus an. What is n? 25 by 2. A. What is a? 1. An 49. 1 plus 49. 25 by 2 into 50. 2 ones are 2 25s are 25 into 25, 625. Question 15. A contract on construction job specifies a penalty for delay of completion beyond a certain date as follows. That means if there is a delay in construction, you will have to pay penalty. How much? 200 for first day, 250 for second day, 300 for third day, and the penalty for each day becomes plus 50 more than the preceding day. Preceding day means previous day. Succeeding day means next day. How much money the contractor has to pay as penalty if he has delayed work by 30 days? They're not asking how much money does he pay on 30th day. They're asking how much money does he have to pay if he is delayed it by 30 days. First day 200, next day 250, next day 300. So the AP is 200, 250, 300 and so on. They have given, so we know that A is 200, D is 250 minus 200, 50. Obviously it's 50 because each day you're increasing by plus 50. Value of N is 30. Why? Because you're going to pay for 30 days together now. So what will happen? Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. N by 2, 30 by 2 into 2 into 200 plus 30 minus 1 into d, which is 50. 30 by 2, 15. 2 into 200, 400 plus 30 minus 1, 29. 29 into 50. I will do 29 into 5. 5 2s are 10, 14. 1450. This becomes 15 into 1850. Multiply 1850 into 15. 5 zeros are 0, 5 5s are 25, 5 8s are 40, 40 plus 2, 42, 5 1s are 5, 5 plus 4, 9. Add the 1850 to that, you get 0, 5, 7, 17, 2. So 27,750. 27,750 rupees is the penalty to be paid. Question 16. A sum of rupees 700 is to be used to give 7 cash prizes to students of a school for their overall academic performance. I have 700 rupees and I have to give it to 7 students based on their rank. If each prize is rupees 20 less than the preceding prize, everyone won't get same amount. First prize will get some money. Next, second prize will get 20 rupees less than the first prize. Third prize will get 20 rupees less than the second prize. Find the value of each of the prize. See, it's like AP because it's doing minus 20, minus 20, minus 20 and going. So if it was a normal AP, you have A1, A2, A3 up to A7. Yes, A1 here is, let's say, A. Okay. A2 is A minus 20. A3 another minus 20. So A minus 40. This will go on up to 7 terms. So what is A? A is A itself. D. What is D? 20 minus 20. Or if you can find out, A minus 20 minus A. A minus 20 minus A minus 20. Obviously minus 20 because you are only doing minus 20 and going. There are 7 prizes. N is 7. So you have A, you have D, you have N. And the total amount, you don't have A, you have to find A. A is not given, so you have to find A. The total amount is 700. So S7 is 700. Using this, can I find the value of A? Yes? Yes, I can. How? Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Why am I not using a plus an? Because I don't have a and I don't have an. I don't know this. So, how to do this? Sn, S7. What is S7? 700. 700 is equal to 7 by 2 into 2a plus n is 7. 7 minus 1 into d. d is minus 20. Solving this further, send the 2 here, 7 down. 700 into 2 by 7 is equal to 2a plus 8 into 7 minus 1 is 6, not 8. 6 into minus 20. 7 ones are 7, 7 hundreds are 700. 100 into 2, 200. 200 is equal to 2a minus 120. Bring the minus 120 this side. 200 is plus 120 is equal to 2a. 320 is equal to 2a. A is equal to 320 by 2. What is A? 320 by 2. So 2 ones are 2, 6 are 12, 0. So we got A value as 60. You want all the 7 prices. A is 160. D is minus 20. Try A1. First prize gets 160 rupees. Second prize A1 plus D. 160 minus 20. How much? 140. A3. 140 minus 20. 120. A4. 120 minus 20. 100. A5. 100 minus 20. 80. A6. 80 minus 20. 60. A7. 60 minus 20. 40. So these are the prices that's given. You can verify with this and add. If you add everything, you will get 700. Please put rupees. I have not done that. You have to please put your units when you write your answer. Question 17. In a school, students thought of planting trees in and around the school to reduce air pollution. It was decided that the number of trees that each section of a class will plant will be the same as the class. What does that mean? Example, a section of class 1 will plant 1 tree. A section of class 2 will plant 2 trees. Section of class 3, 3 trees. So up to, there are how many classes in that school? 12 classes, class 12. There are 3 sections of each class. How many trees will be planted by the students? So what will be the AP? First class will plant 1. Second class will plant 2, 3, and will go on up to 12, class 12. Okay. So what is A? 1. What is D? 2 minus 1, which is 1. N is equal to 12. Why? Because there are 12 classes. Can I find how many trees one section will plant? Now, for example, there are 3 sections. Section A, B, C. We're doing only for section A now. Okay. So now how many trees will it plant? Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Substitute S12 is equal to 12 by 2 into 2a, 2 into 1 plus 12 minus 1, and d is also 1. 12 by 2 is 6. This is 2 ones are 2 plus 12 minus 1, 11. 11 into 1, 11. 6 into 13. 6 into 13, 78. That means each section, if there's one section, those 12 classes will plant 78 trees. But there are 3 sections. So 3 sections together will plant, please write down, will plant 78 into 3. How much is 78 into 3? 234. 2 234 trees. Before we do this problem, let's understand some basic things about circle. If this is a circle, and this is the center, this is called the radius. This whole thing is called the diameter. It should pass through the center. Diameter is always 2 times radius. Circumference of the circle. Circumference of the circle means this outside line, the circle. That is like, let's say you are fencing the area. If you're putting fence, you're going to put only outside, right? That formula is 2 pi r. Okay? And then next, you have area. Area is equal to what? Pi r square. The next thing that we need to understand is semicircle. If this is a semicircle, that means you're cutting half the circle, you're removing it. What is this? This portion, this upper portion is 2 pi r by 2 because I'm dividing it. But when I am fencing this, I won't fence only here, no? I have to fence here also. So this is r plus r. So what happens? 2 pi r, 2 cancel, r plus r, 2r. So pi r plus 2r. This is the circumference of a semicircle. Pi r plus 2r or pi r plus d. What about area of semicircle? It is just pi r square by 2. Because this is whole thing is pi r square. Half of this is pi r square by 2. But for circumference, you have to add this extra r's because it's a boundary. Don't forget that. Next question. A spiral is made up of successive semicircles with centers alternating between A and B, starting with center A of radii 0.5 centimeter, 1.0 centimeter, 1.5, 2 and so on. As shown in the figure, they've given the figure over there. What is the total length such a spiral made up of 13 consecutive semicircles? Listen carefully, I am making a spiral. So I will do spiral only on the outer part. Agreed? So you have to use circumference or area? Circumference, because they are doing only outside. We are not covering the whole part. The question is, in circumference what we just saw, we learned that the circumference formula is pi r plus 2r. Are we closing the diameter here? No. Are we closing the diameter here? No. So it is not pi r plus 2r over here in this question. It is only pi r because we are not fencing the diameter. We don't have anything along the diameter. So now they've given radius is 0.5 centimeter, 1.0 centimeter, 1.5 centimeter and so on. You can see they form an AP. So now, since they form an AP, they've asked to find up to what? Up to 13 such consecutive circles. So A is equal to 0.5. D is equal to 1 minus 0.5, also 0.5. N is equal to, what is N? 13 such consecutive circles, so we go to 13. But now, AP is this, but you are not adding, you will not be adding R1 plus R2 plus R3. Why? Because you are taking semicircle. You have to add pi r and go. So now, this is adding everything, so you can just say total length, write in words, is equal to pi r1 plus pi r2 plus pi r3 up to pi 13, r13. You can take pi common. r1 plus r2 plus dot plus r13. R1 plus R2 plus dot R13 is nothing but your AP. A1 plus A2 plus A3 dot. Agreed? So I can write this as pi into S13. Do you agree? Yes. So now pi into n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Is this correct? Yes. Substitute. Pi, they have told in the question to take it as 22 by 7. Value of n in this question is 13 by 2 into 2a. What is a? 0.5 plus n is 13. 13 minus 1, again 0.5. You have to just solve this now. 22 by 7, 13 by 2 you can't do anything. 2 into 0.5 is 1. Brackets here. 2 into 0.5 is 1 plus 12 into 0.5. 22 by 7 into 13 by 2 into 1 plus 12 into 0.5 is 6. 22 by 7 into 13 by 2 into 7. 22 by 7 into 13 by 2 into 7. 2 ones are, 2 11s are, 7 ones are, 7 ones are. Answer is 11 into 13. How much is 11 into 13? $143. So the answer is 143 centimeters is the total length of the spiral needed. Question 19. 200 logs are stacked in the following manner. 20 logs in the bottom row, 19 logs in the next row, 18 logs in the next row, and so on. In how many rows are the 200 logs placed and how many logs are in the top row? Carefully listen. It is starting from 20 below, then next it's going to 19, next it's going to 18, it's going up. At some point it will stop. 200 logs will get over. Which point is this? That means find the value of n. This is an AP 2019. Find the value of n. You'll get the number of rows because first row, second row, third row, n rows, nth row. You'll get the number of rows. How many logs are in the top row? What is the value of this? Nothing but an. Easy, very easy. So, how do we do this? AP is 20, 19, 18, so on. A given is 20. N we don't know. Value of D is 19 minus 20 minus 1. We know that the sum of n terms, there are how many logs totally? 200 logs. From this can I find n? Yes I can. Sn is equal to how much? N by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Sn is 200 is equal to n by 2 into 2 into a. A is 20 plus n minus 1 into minus 1. You can send the 2 this side. 400 is equal to n. 2 into 20, 40. Minus 1 into n, minus n. Minus 1 into minus 1, plus 1. Continue to solve. 400 is equal to n into 40 plus 1, 41. 41 minus n. 400 is equal to n into 41, 41n. N into minus n square. You can see there's a square, so it's going to lead us to a quadratic equation. Since you want the first square term to be positive, bring everything to the left hand side or right hand side. Here left hand side because there's negative. So bring it here. N square minus 41n plus 400 is 0. Till here we understood. Now how do we split this? We have to split 41 to get 400. Or you can use quadratic formula also. Product here is 400. Sum here should be minus 41. Which two numbers will you use to do so? Okay. So now you have to do this. So how do we split 41 to get 400? So we need 400 from 400, split and go. 2, 200, take another 2. So this becomes 4 and 100. Take another 2, 8 and 50. Will 8 and 50 give 41? No, it will give 42. From this take another 2, 16 and 25. Will 16 and 25 give minus 41? Yes. Minus 16 minus 25 minus 41. Minus 16 into minus 25 plus 400. So those are my splits. N square minus 16n minus 25n. Let's move this. Okay, plus 400 is 0. From the first two terms, take whatever you can common. N into n minus 16. N minus 16 again has to come here. What is your filler term? minus 25 is equal to 0. N minus 16 into n minus 25 is equal to 0. You get two possible answers here. N minus 16 is 0 and n minus 25 is 0. N is equal to 16, n is equal to 25. So there are two possible cases, n equals 16 and n equals 25. That means 16 rows is also possible, 25 rows is also possible. How can both be possible? I have only 200 logs. So you're telling me if I am Nimisha and I am making 16 rows, with 200 logs I can make 16 rows starting from 20 at the bottom, and you can make 25 rows? It is somehow not making sense. So we will go to check what they have told in the question, the other part. How many logs are there in the first row? Let us verify that. See, case 1. When n equals 16. Before that, what is A? 20. What is D? Minus 1. Okay, so when n equals 16, we know the formula an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. A16 is equal to a. What's the value of a? 20. Plus 16 minus 1 into minus 1. 20 plus 15 into minus 1. 20 minus 15. 5. That means 16 rows are possible with 5 logs in the first row or in the last row, meaning going from bottom to up. Let's take case 2 and see if we get the same thing. In case 2, a and d value won't change. N is now 25. So an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. A25 is equal to, what is a? 20. Plus 24 minus 1, 25 minus 1 into minus 1. 20 plus 24 into minus 1. 20 minus 24 minus 4. Is it possible to get minus 4 logs on top? Can you buy minus 4? Can you get minus 4 logs? No, it is either 0 logs, 1 log, 2 log or something. Any minus 4 logs? Not possible. So we will reject this and we will also reject this. Why? Because of this. Therefore, how many rows are possible? Therefore, 16 rows are possible and there are 5 logs in the top, on the top row or in the top row. In a potato race, a bucket is placed at the starting point. The bucket is placed at 0, which is 5 meters from the first potato. First potato is placed at 5 meters. This is starting point. And the other potatoes are placed 3 meters apart from the 3 meters apart in a straight line. If he is placed at 5 meters, 3 meters, after 3 meters you have to place the next potato. Can I say it's at 8 meters? Yes, from the starting point. Next, it is at how many meters from the starting point? This is 5. So this will be 8. The next fellow will be at, the next potato will be at 11 meters and so on. How many potatoes are there? There are 10 potatoes in the line. There are totally 10 potatoes in the line. A competitor starts from the bucket, picks up the nearest potato, runs back with it. A competitor starts from the bucket, picks up the first potato, runs back to it, drops it in the bucket, runs back to pick up the next potato, runs back to the bucket, drops it in, and she continues to do the same until there are all potatoes are in the bucket. What is the total distance that the competitor has to run? Carefully understand this question. I am first running, think you are the participant. You are running first 5 meters. You are running back 5 meters. Next, you are running how many meters? 8. Coming back 8. Running 11. Coming back 11. Forget the coming back journey. How much ever you are running, that much only you are coming back. So we will multiply it into 2 in the last. So first you run 5, then you run 8, then you run 11. So first you run 5, then you run 8, then you run 11, correct? 5, 8, 11. Coming back journey, don't worry, we will multiply in the last. So can I say this is an AP? 5, 8, 11 and so on? Yes? Okay. So what is the AP now? The AP is 5, 8, 11 and so on. Understand, total distance that she ran is not the addition of all this. Why? It is addition, yes, but it is 2 times. 2 times. So can I write 2 into how many potatoes? S10. 2 into S10. Before that, what is the value of A? Value of A is 5. D is 8 minus 5, which is 3. N is 2. Why 2 into S10? 5, 8, 11. It's 5, 8, going and coming. 5 going, coming 5. Going 8, coming 8. So 11. So you're repeating it 2 times. So 2 into S10. So now substitute 2 into N by 2 into 2A plus N minus 1 into D. 2 into 10 by 2 into 2 into A, 5 plus 10 minus 1 into D, 3. 2 into 5 into 10 plus 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 3s are 27. 2 into 5 into 37. 37 into 5. 37 into 5, 185. 2 into 185. 2 into 185 is nothing but 185 plus 185. 370. So the participant runs 370 meters in total. This brings us to the end of the chapter, and I hope you have understood the chapter clearly. Practice more, go through all the example questions. You can refer the NCERT section for in-detail notes. Also, please take the practice test to get a better grip on the subject. Thank you.